can instantly chase. In fact, they're going to go for Roger instead. They see this is a much easier target, but Roger will be okay. You think the Snapfire is going to go for a little Shredder at level 3? Mid lane,
now that the
He's going to be
tombstone
chased out onto the tower. Silen's got no potential for the flame break, but he can catch up with the stickies. Beautifully done as Silen pops the fairy fire, but he still will go down. But at least he gets the experience along with First Blood.
wisely done by...
And yep, they're not even going to continue. Even though they brought 3 heroes up to attempt it, and Polaris, they're going to shrug it off. No one saw anything. Let's smoke instantly and try and move to mid. Silen is actually going to try and catch up to Xavius. Missile's there. This is a bit of a difficult fight for RSG, especially with Lelouch on the right side. Natsumi's going to find the Chrono, connecting onto 2. A great rotation coming out of the Faceless Void.
Multiple side lanes being pushed at the same time, though, so Xiaoyu and MKS still looking...
Lacking follow-up. But this game, that's not the case. You're going to have the Mortimer Kisses to be able to chuck from far. Silen's going to be in the middle of the fight as well.
Yep.
Who is trying to go for force. Flame Break's going to drag him closer. It's a very deep attempt once again from RSG. They're going to be able to secure the kill. Do they want to go for AU or just the Tombstone? Looks like the Tombstone's enough for them. Does this open up the tower though? Because Lelouch is going to TP in. Alright, he commits with the TP. Instant use of the rage from MKS, who's going to have the damage mitigation. Lelouch is in trouble. Laguna Blade out, but they'll cut down the life for the Lina. But Radiant, they've stuck around for too long. A swap back, excellent, into the den of Polaris. As 3 is the casualty for RSG. Yes, Polaris will lose multiple cores. It looks like they're having a fight that could look disastrous for Polaris if they group up. And they're going to make the call to back up because they see MKS. He's very far forward. MKS, you can't be positioning here, my guy. Look at the rotations coming up. Polaris, they'll bring 2 members. Even AU actually wants to show up as well. They'll secure a big kill onto MKS.
Incredibly deep. Maybe just not the comms coming through. Maybe he thought his team was still fighting, and he had the potential to just farm that wave, pressure lanes in. But my man's got a Battle Fury. He doesn't need to be that deep. He can very easily look to farm in the jungle. So just giving a kill away for free. Bot lane, they're going for a little bit of a dive here onto Xavier. Should be able to get the free kill before he's able to get that swap off.
We'll see if Lelouch... Oh, they push him out of the... Well, I say, but it will not matter. Laguna Blade to cut away the life, and now they're going to pounce on Lelouch, though. The BKB, it's not yet completed. They've got the lasso. I don't think they're going to need the Ravage with Xiao Bonbon nearby. Impale from afar. Beautifully done from RSGs. They connect to bottom with the boot to travel, and the movement out of Xiao Bonbon.
If you could off the map, just because you saw all of those rotations come to stop this Roshan attempt, they still look to position themselves around the pit. Just out of range.
Might be in trouble. Again, the BKB is not completed. The Lasso is still on cooldown, but they're going to jump in with the Ravage. Eclipse the Venge as well, but the Corona's out, but it will not matter. There's not going to be any extra damage follow-up afterwards. It's going to be onto Natsumi to try and clean off the members of RSG. He'll get the first, but they're going to be cautious because the rest of Radiant, they're converging on their location. It'll be too late, though. MKS had to blink at the ready, but didn't want to jump in, so in the end, a great Chrono on this Faceless Void. But they know that Chrono's on cooldown and might open up the pit, but Ravage is also on cooldown. This is not going to be an easy fight for RSG. They need to get the kills instead of going for the Roshan. MKS is going to be protected with the rage at the moment. Turn to try and bring down Force. And Onslaught away. Force gets enough distance. He's going to be okay. But XLM on pursuit with the BKB. Force, he'll be protected for the moment. What a timing for the BKB to be delivered. And a Polaris, they can jump back into the river. As Natsumi runs into Roger. They'll find 2 and they stop RSG from getting the first Roche.
It's just that information again, right? They're pinging now where the Observer Ward is, but it's a little bit too late. Guys were doing Roche. Oh, Haste Rune. Potentially able to be picked up here by MKS.
They have to kite till the Enrage is back up. Maybe then they can go in.
They don't have that time. 5 seconds away. Ravage. They just can't do it.
They can't. And now they can go out and look to take the fight on Polaris. Xiaoyu again with the Kraken Shell gets rid of the Pulverize, but it doesn't matter because the damage coming through is too fast for them to handle. A cookie forward into the double stun! Oh my lord! Xiao Bonbon, what have you done to them? They bring down 2, and now Silen. They're going to try and chase down AU, but the rest of the team soon to funnel into the jungle. We'll have the control back up shortly, but a great position in the tombstone. RSG, they need to be able to deal with this. MKS should be able to do so. But now he's stuck inside the Polarized. Enrage going to buy him some valuable time. He can pounce on forward to try and deal with force. Natsumi still, the chrono's going to be up in a couple of seconds, but Natsumi, he doesn't have enough mana for it. Time Walk on forward instead, get some health back to secure the jewel. Natsumi, he'll lose his ages, but a well worthwhile trade. Polaris could give them the advantage. They're going to move up to Radiant's triangle.
The positioning again, it's really good. Now they've even got that Aghanim Scepter on the Titan brought in.
An aggressive TPM. They got the Tendrils onto 3 as well. Look at the combinations coming out. They're going to try and jump onto the Lina with the backline. MKS is targeting down the Lush. They need to follow up, but the damage is going to be there. But the Chronosphere holds him inside the river, but he'll be fine on MKS. They can now pursue on for more. Excellent, playing with the last but the Lincoln's going to be able to pop that. Natsumi, he can now take the fight, knowing that all the ultimates have been expended, but he's still going to be cautious though. With the Sticky Napalm stacking up, Natsumi's going to look to avoid the Batrider and go for the easier supports. But the Cookie into the double stun! It's perfect from the supports! They'll kill a 4! Now they'll go back for force in the river! There's going to be no escape! A slow, painful burn down of the Primal Beast's life as RSG. Once again, it's the support show from them that enable this team fight victory.
Oh my god, like, how many times can they do this? Just the support duo of Roger and Xiao Bonbon finding those multiple stuns. You see what a big difference it's able to make. And, okay, well, that's a little bit of a disappointment. You talk the man up, and then he just goes ahead and feeds his life away. But look at this, just coming as the Faceless Void into the Ursa. Gives you so much more confidence to be able to take those more drawn-out fights.
Look at the wraparound. Xiao Bonbon, he's going to charge up. Maybe they're not going to expect the rest of the team to be coming for the northern side. They're onto the Undying. A support for support trade, but it is the Mortimer Kiss is expended. Undying can look to buy back, but the Nyx Assassin 2 can rejoin if required.
Xiao, you could
gonna get it.
Go up onto his high ground with the Gush. Might end up helping them here.
Xiao, does he jump? Xiao does! He doesn't get the Aegis though. He'll get the Aghanim Shard, but the follow-up's going to be there from Xiao Bonbon. But they want to jump in instead as Natsumi. As the Chronosphere are ready, they'll target down the Nyx Assassin with ease, and now Natsumi is going to go to the west side. Xiaoyu's not a kill that they can find, and they've isolated force. So Lastro's out, targeting down the Primal Beast, but they all group up for the Chrono. Natsumi clipping onto 2 with Lelouch on the outskirts as well. They should be able to bring down MKS, but the BKB in a rage going to buy in some time, so instead Natsumi, he'll go to Exilone in the river, but the buybacks will deter Polaris for going for more. Do they want to go back in though? Because Xiao Bonbon, a double impale, but Natsumi doesn't have the backing at the moment. They're slow to the north, the follow-up's not going to be there. Natsumi though, finally forced. He's going to jump into the middle. Look at the damage that's coming out. The Mortimer Kiss, it's not enough. As the Laguna Blade gets rid of MKS. They've got the Pulverize now to stop the retreat from Xiaoyu. As Natsumi will reign supreme through the team fight. What a fight for Polaris in general. 35 minutes in, they'll finally get the tier 1 from MKS, but look at him just leaping forward. The hasted up Faceless Void. He'll turn with the BKB. They're going to be cautious if they don't group up, because Chrono, it's back up at the ready. Xiaoyu, he's got his own Ravage as well. It's going to jump into the middle. The Tendies are there. Mortimer Kisses, but the Ravage, it's too late. And a Polaris, they've got a huge opening to take the fight, but Force is completely away from the team. But Natsumi, he'll fly on over to the high ground. Chrono onto 2. Lelouch onto the north. The damage is out thanks to the lean on Polaris. They lose out on Force, but they'll take so much more out of the
inside of this this Radiant base. But in that time, you're just going to lose at least 1 lane of Raxia.
Oh, the pump fake, but Xiao Bonbon's going to move in. The buyback's going to come through. What a beautiful Ravage. Are they ready for the second one though? Because the swap, it catches them off guard. And Natsumi, he can look to re-enter the fight. They've killed off the Ursa. He doesn't have a buyback. Xiaoyu's gone as well. Polaris might have done it. One team fight cracks this game completely open. 4 down, and they can end it all. Polaris, what a fight to close out this game 1. The G's had dropped, and Polaris will take the game advantage here in our lower bracket semi-finals.
Yes, they will indeed. Game number 1 going their way, and for me, RSG have a lot of learnings to take from that one. They just cannot go this draft that's all in committal onto these team fights, especially if you're getting a faceless void kind of early into the draft. I mean, it was just a